What's up? Quickly wanted to talk about my new Rick Owens Dark Shadow Penta Boat Sneaks in all black. Got these on Satire, $541 and some change shipped with some pretty nice discounts, multiple discounts actually. But anyway, open up the thing, you get your little card holder for the fabric and dyeing techniques and other goodness in different languages. We got our bag for carrying the shoes in or really carrying whatever I want in them. Dark Shadow. Looks all nice and stuff. Really soft stuff. The thing about getting it from Satire and not the Rick Owens website, when I got my Megalith sneaks over here on the Rick Owens website, it came with a bag for the box and for the shoes. So this one I only get it for the shoes, so whatever. I saved a lot of money on this, so it's all good. Here they are. This thing is really beautiful. I love this so much. It's an all natural denim, overdyed black, and then you got the suede bit on the back, and then you got the milk suede and the pentagram logo all the way stitched around. Just looks incredible. The suede is super soft, and the stitching is just really intentional. Very simple, but functional. Really nice elastic right here. You got your dark shadow insole. Take the paper out. Insole's pretty good. Same insole that you get in the Megalith sneaks. Oh my goodness. There we go. Like so. And I did measure it. The insoles are about 11.5 to 11.75 in length in inches. If you ever want to know what the inside of a Rick Owens shoe looks like, there it is. Looks like they use some like traditional methods to make these. Some like paper in there. Then you got your, I can't remember all the terminology right now, but it is really interesting. There is some arc support in there. Not a ton, but it's also a very solid platform and it has that swoop to it at the nose. So the walking experience in these, just like my Megalith sneaks over here, are really good. I'm really satisfied with how these walk. It feels very like feels very boot-like almost, but it's a sneaker. It sounds like a boot though. And then here are your made in Italy sizing and other markings on the interior. And then yeah, it's just a loafer style slip-on. Nothing too wild except for the pentagram in the back. All natural rubber sole. I have been wearing these a little bit, so these are not fresh out the box. So we'll call this our 24 hours review. So how have they been in 24 hours? Well, I think they've been perfectly fine. Let me get y'all back in y'all's normal area real quick. All right. I am a size 12 US, which should roughly convert to size 45 in Italy, which these are. All I got to do is slip them on. Sometimes I will have to take my thumb and go back like this to get the rear all the way around the heel. And then they are on. These feel great. They feel perfectly fine. The interior is soft enough. Rick Owens are not known for being the most comfortable shoes ever. Mostly, I think, because of the sole and just how stiff of an outsole we actually have here. So, like, it does not like to flex a ton like your average sneakers, but because of that swoop at the front, like I said, it's a very natural feeling walking experience, but it does feel like you're wearing a boot more so than a actual sneaker. But one thing to note, they are more on the narrow side, I would say. They're not as wide feeling as these Concordians are, but that really comes down to the placement of this stitch right here, this whole seam at the widest point. My bone likes to stick out in that area. You don't see the same, well, I mean, you kind of see it right here, but it's like more pushed forward. It's not pushed as back right here on this corner like they are on my Penta boat sneaks. So if I take this off, I can show you what I mean. So you can see that seam, how much further back it is. It sits right there. And this is right where most people's wide bone would be on their foot. So that could cause pain. It did initially cause pain only on my left foot, but not my right foot. So I think that this is still a good size for me. I think it's just my foot anatomy that kind of got in the way. But even after only 24 hours of wearing these, it widened up enough to the point where I can put these things on and I don't feel that same pain. So it's like it was never even there after 24 hours of use. So I'm not returning these. I love these a lot. I just love the way that they look. It is so cool having that having the logo right there on the back in that high contrast. I think not a lot of Rick Owens products have any kind of branding really, but when they do use the branding, they use it so perfectly. And this is an example of branding being used like just spot on. So they have some weight to them, they have some presence to them. People will hear you when you are walking on the ground, walking to wherever you go. You will be heard in these. Like I say, these are basically boots that are sneakers, but they're sweet. I love them, and I can't wait to wear them more. Why did I get them? Well, these are hard to style with. I can only wear these with very specific shoes, the Megale sneaks. So I wanted a pair that I could wear with most any kind of pants I throw at it. And that's where I got the idea of a slip-on. I can wear these to the cafe. I can wear these to the office whenever I travel there. These work out for anything. So yeah, that's kind of the reason I bought them. And it's like I didn't want to just wear these down and then I don't have like another pair. Like it's a little bit snooty, but it's nice to have two pairs of bricks and having one pair I can wear whenever I want, and then having a pair that I can wear for those more special occasions. But yeah, just want to give you all a quick review of these Rick Owens Penta boat sneaks. I don't think you can get these on the US version of the Rick Owens website. I got these through Satire, and that was the only way I found them, but they were considered new season, so maybe it was part of some limited release or something. I don't know. Happy I got them. I'm all about a all black pair of Rick Owens. And yeah, thank you all for watching as always. Leave questions if you have any, and more soon.